Welcome to the show, Nick Endacott-Gibb. How's it going?
Hello, Chris. All good, thank you, mate. No, good to be here.
Great. So the best of the Bee Gees show comes to London in September. How much are you looking forward to it?
Oh, it's an amazing show. I'm really looking forward to it. And I don't know if you've heard of them before, but I've seen a few tribute bands around, and there's a lot of Bee Gees tribute bands, but these guys are top of the game. They really are the best of the best. So they actually sound just like the Bee Gees. They're incredible.
Yeah, and of course you found out through an ancestry website that Maurice Gibb was your biological father. That must have
Yeah.
really blew you away.
It was quite overwhelming. Yeah. I've been a musician all my life anyway. So, and singing since I was six, and because I was adopted, you see, when I was 18 months old, and grew up with a nice family in the Ashdown Forest in Sussex, and yeah, since six, singing, picked up a guitar when I was nine. I've always been musical and always wondered where it came from. But yeah, finally got the DNA confirmation only 6 years ago now.
Wow. Oh, the Ashdown Forest, not too far away from me then, East Grinstead. So
Oh, okay, right, yeah, yeah, I know, yeah, yeah. I used to go there a lot when I was younger.
yeah, nice place. And the Ashdown Forest, that's nice too.
Yeah.
And with the Bee Gees, I mean, it must be so hard choosing your favorite song from the Bee Gees, but if you had to.
Um, there's one song I have to say they actually wrote it for Barbra Streisand, "Woman in Love." Um, they've written so many good songs, and there are so many hits. It's really hard to say, but that one has just always been such a beautiful song to me that from when I was younger, remembering it, and even now, the way it's written and the melodies, I just think it's a beautiful song.
Yeah, it is. And so you've always sung then, so that must have been amazing to find out that he was your father after all these years.
Yeah, it I definitely got closure, and you know my identity that I always wondered about, and why I was the way I was, and yeah, and where the music came from. It all was great to. I mean, I wasn't expecting to find out my real father was someone so successful, but yeah, to know where the music is, or why I'm musical, because none of my family were musical, you see. So I've always sort of had it and had a passion for it all my life, and wondered where it came from.
Yeah, so it's going to be happening in London. So what can fans expect that are going to the show? Obviously all the Bee Gees hits, but I mean, sell it for us.
Sorry. Yeah, it's well, actually there are four dates in the autumn, which are Portsmouth, Bath, Cambridge, and Northampton. And it's the greatest hits tour. So it's basically older songs all the way through to Saturday Night Fever and the disco era, but also songs they wrote for other people like Immortality and Emotion and Grease.
Yeah.
Um, it's such a varied amount of because there's so many hits anyway. But the greatest I would say is a really good show because it just includes so many great songs from different eras.
Yeah, I was going to ask that actually. Did it include the songs from Greece and all the other great songs
Yeah.
that they wrote?
Yeah, there's Warm Ride in there, and there's obviously the theme from Greece. Um, yeah, it's just packed with great songs. Yeah, great show.
And it must be very hard to sort of narrow it down, really, because they had so many hits.
Yeah, well, the producer and the MD of the show that I've recently got to know are really good at putting shows together, and they do that. Other shows have been other themes, so they know what they're doing.
That's good to hear. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of my favorite Bee Gees song. It's very hard, isn't it? You've got More Than a Woman, you've got Jive Talking, there's so many you could choose from.
Yeah, 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 absolutely. And I've come to know and love Morning of My Life now, which I didn't know so well. But they performed that one, and it's just a beautiful song, written when they were so young as well. Unbelievable.
I think Massachusetts, that's a really good one. I've not pronounced it right, but that place in America, you can probably pronounce it better than me.
Massachusetts, yeah,
That's it, yeah. I like
Yeah,
that one as well. That's really going back that one. But
yeah,
yeah,
it was their sort of first hits in the UK when they came over in '67, and that's when they were a five piece, you know. Um, but already had hits and had written for other people and everything in Australia before that. Um, so coming back to the UK in the height of well, Summer of Love and everything, it's yeah, they it didn't take them long before they had a hit and yeah, started getting really big.
so Saturday Night Fever, of course, what a fantastic film. Of course, starred John
Yeah,
Travolta, and it's still one of those iconic movies, isn't it? And the Bee Gees, of course, the soundtrack to that unbelievable
yeah,
film.
yeah. What a soundtrack, though. You know, so many hits from that from the album and from the film. Um, you know, a lot which the Bee Gees had written, you know, or were writing before, you know, and submitted for the film, and everything just fitted into place. It's yeah, amazing, amazing film, amazing soundtrack.
Definitely. So, what's it been like? Have you been rehearsing with the band, and what's it been like?
Well, I recently met my cousin Deborah and my auntie Lesley, who are the Bee Gees' elder sister. Um, I've known Deborah now for about 5 years, 6 years. Yeah, online, remotely, working together. We did a version of Tragedy together, which is quite different. If you want to check it out, um, and it's just basically she got involved with the band over the last couple of years, and mentioned me to them, and you know, was talking about because has a guest spot with them singing a couple of songs, and does an amazing version of Immortality, by the way. Um, and it is just it evolved really from that they contacted me, we had a chat. They said, look, how about we get you a ticket over? You can meet your family, which was amazing because I've just literally spent Christmas with them and got to know them for the first time, you know, and other cousins. It was very emotional and you know, incredible experience for me and for them. It was great. And while I was there, they asked if I wanted to sing a song in the show because I had some shows going on, and Deb was obviously in the show, which I jumped at and thoroughly enjoyed. And yeah, they said they got some more shows coming up this tour, you know, this mini tour in the autumn, and did I want to be involved? And of course, absolutely. So, but they are absolutely top of their game, all of them, the musicians. It's such a professional show, and I've seen the reactions from audiences. You know, what they go away with, what they go home with after it. They're absolutely, you know, elated. Had such a good night, and such a wonderful experience seeing them. You know, I think if you can do that, whatever music you're doing, I think if you can give people something that they go away with, that you know almost changes their life. You know, it's a bit dramatic, but you know, it's lovely. It's a lovely thing to see, and you're doing something right if you can achieve that.
And it's nice that the BG family, the Gibb family, keep it in the family as well, isn't it?
Well, yeah, this is the only Bee Gees tribute show which has been endorsed by the family, and the only show which in the world, and the only show in the world that has members of the family, you know, involved as well. They did have Colin Peterson, the original drummer, when they were a five piece in the band for a while, but he, you know, unfortunately, sadly passed away a year or so ago. Um, but yeah, the only endorsed tribute act in the world.
And as you say, there's so many hits. Everybody's going to have a great time, aren't they? Because everybody's going to know.
Yeah,
I think about five or between 5 and 10 songs, even if they don't know the Bee Gees.
absolutely. I mean, there's songs you hear, and you go, oh, really? Oh, yeah. Did they write that one as well? You know that, you know, for so many artists, you know, they produce so many different people that you know you forget how many really there are. You don't realize a lot of them that they wrote and they worked with. You know.
Yeah. But not saying that many people don't know who the Bee Gees are, but if there's the odd
Yeah.
person in the audience that doesn't, yeah, there's
Well,
something for everyone, isn't there?
I saw young people and old people,
Yeah.
all various
Well,
ages.
it's timeless music, isn't it?
Yeah, so many hits and so many good songs. Good songs do stand the test of time, and they do, last. That's why I think the young people are coming up and getting to know the music, and not realizing, who they were, and loving it. It's really good to see.
Yeah, as you say, a great song's a great song. Music is timeless. I really
Yeah.
like How Deep Is Your Love. That's probably one of my favorite Bee Gees songs. Yeah.
Again, you could list and you say, "Oh yeah, that I really like that one. Oh yes, and I really like. Oh, and I like that one too," because they are all such good songs. Yeah, yeah. The list goes on and on, doesn't it? I mean, how many decades? Of hit after hit after hit.
Well, it's been great to speak to you, and it's been lovely to have you on the show. And
Thank
thanks
you,
a lot for
Chris.
coming on.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's been my pleasure.